A while back I reviewed one of my favorite old school games, Little Big Adventure 2. But I left out one interesting thing out of that review as I thought it could use its own video. And that is glitches. Glitches are not a new thing in video games, but I always find them interesting as they show us what the developers didn't anticipate from players. In this video we'll mainly take a look at two glitches and the effects on the flow of the game. Keep in mind that for those who have not played this game, this video will contain spoilers. First up is a glitch/bug commonly referred to as the jump save bug. Due to a bug, if you save your game during a jump in sporty mode, after you load the save up, Twinsen will be positioned higher, extending his jump. You can also immediately after loading the game, pause, save, and load again. This jump could supposedly be infinite, however it is very cumbersome to execute. This glitch basically allows you to fly and get to areas you normally would access in another way, like doing specific tasks to trigger events in the game, unlocking your progress. A great example of this is getting the protopack at the beginning of the game. In the first location there's a baggage claim building in which the door behind the clerk will be locked until the alien invasion happens much later in the game. You'd go in, solve a few puzzles and push out your box with the protopack on the conveyor belt in the first room, making a sort of a circle. But you can't get onto the conveyor belt once you fall off it. But with the help of the jump save bug, you can. And you access the back door of the puzzle. That way you can use the protopack from the start, and what's interesting is that there's no animation model for Twinsen without the tunic using the protopack. The protopack on the first island, however, is completely useless, so you need to get to Desert Island. The only way to get there is to use the ferry, but the ferry won't show up until you get rid of the storm. To get rid of the storm, you need to save the lighthouse keeper. To save him, you need to get the magic ball and the tunic to unlock your mana bar, so blah 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 blah. So a chain of quests and events crafted by the game designers you can't skip. Or can you? What if I told you you don't need to do any of those things? What if you just ignore all of that and never get the tunic? Well, you can still complete the game with the ferry glitch. On Citadel Island during the storm you can buy a ferry ticket to Desert Island and board as soon as the storm is over. You go to the dock, give the ticket to the ferryman, and away you go. So in short, to do this you need to have the right item, use it in the right place, at the right time. And unfortunately, one of those statements doesn't apply in this game. Time. You can go to the docks when it's raining, plop inventory and use the ticket. This will trigger a non-working cutscene you can only skip manually by pressing escape. From then on, you're on Desert Island and everything is exactly as it should be if you were to arrive here normally. Well, except the rain. This creates a lot of awkward situations. The Esmas are present on this map even though on the first one they have not landed yet. And the healer's housemate is present in two places at once. And such. From there you can exploit the right item right place logic by getting the shield spell early on in the game. You can also go straight into the Esma base by using the jump save again and go straight to Emerald Moon, skipping a large portion of the game. There's one more thing that's a little buggy. Using both glitches you can get the Pearl of Incandescence early on in the game. Just like with the others, you can just go to the Weather Wizard's home and use it to finish up the lightning spell that you shouldn't even know at this point of the game. This will give you the spell, but without the message that usually followed it. Same thing also happens if you pick up your magic ball later on in game instead of the beginning, just a silent treatment. However, if you had not picked up the tunic, you can't use the spell as it requires a full magic bar, which you don't have, and the inventory screen will just honk at you. But pressing the shortcut key for that spell, the F key, will work. You can actually spam this attack infinitely as long as you don't have magic. But why? It seems that the inventory does check whether your current magic points are higher than 0 and equal to your maximum. where the shortcut might check only if your current magic is equal to your max magic points. And since 0 does equal 0, you're always gonna be able to use it no matter what. This bug enables you to get the Sendel's ball in the Citadel Island sewers, but it will void your infinite lightning warranty as it immediately bumps up your magic level to 3. Even though by the game's law you shouldn't be able to do that without the tunic and the medallion. You also get a call from Baldino, who claims he's on the moon while you can still visit him in his house. And the animation you get is Twinsen wearing his tunic and talking through a portable radio that he never picked up from Baldino. Paradoxes, man. There's a lot more you can mess around with, but I really find this sort of stuff fascinating. Seeing what we were not supposed to see and analyzing, well, why does it work? I'd love to know more about that, the science behind bugs and glitches. But that's it for today, and I don't know how to end this video. So, until next time. And if you enjoyed this material, subscribe for more, click the like button and spread the video like a deadly virus to your friends who could possibly like to watch a nerd like me. TRG, out.